over 15 years, I have been a social media marketer, and I can definitively say that social media is not a marketing strategy. I can tell you how many brands or businesses that I have talked to, that I have worked with, that have come to me like, Desiree, I would love it if you and your team would do the social media marketing for my business. I'm like, cool. What do you have in place for social media to support your business? And they're like, well, I have a Facebook page. So those facepalm moments come massively into play. So in this video, I'm going to break down for you what an online marketing strategy looks like that includes social media as a part of what you should be doing, not like all that you should be doing. Hi, my name is Desiree, and I'm here to make social media easy for you. Now, when it comes to all things that have to do with social media, nothing really makes sense unless you have the right content plan in place. So I want you to go grab my free content planning worksheet that I have for you down in the description below. That's going to be your guide for all the content that you should be making to support your goal, which supports your overall marketing strategy. Okay, so the first thing that we want to have in place when we're talking about how to make online marketing work for us is we need to have some staples in place that social media supports. First things first, you need to have a website. A good website that's going to have information about how people can contact you, what services that you offer, and what you can essentially do for them. I highly encourage you to spend some time really figuring out like what does a good website look like for you and your industry. There is no one size fits all answer for this. However, there are some pretty fundamental things that should be in every website. First, at the very top of your website, you need to have very clearly stated what it is that you do, like in that high top banner space, what it is you do and how people can take action immediately to work with you, book a call, get a consult, contact you, whatever it is. That's called above the fold, basically before anyone has to scroll to see anything. That is where they're going to know if they are in the right place. So let's say you are a plumber servicing an area. You want to see something like handling all of your residential commercial plumbing needs since 1942 for Livingston County. Like if that's like where you live or whatever it is that you're doing, right? So you want to have that very clearly in place with the like call us now, book now, get a free consultation, grab our free ebook, like whatever call to action you want to have as a button at the top of your website. Second, you want to have a about you section. Now the about you is going to be the fundamental things about your business. This includes your mission, who works for you, and what it is that you guys do. I'd also encourage you to consider adding your prices to your website as well. Sometimes a custom quote is necessary. Like I have a buddy that works in water restoration. Like that's always different depending on if it's like a little one floor flood or like a whole house flood with mold. Like that can be different. But oftentimes if you have something that the price tends to be the same, put that on your website and include pay transparency. The fourth thing you want to have is a way for people to contact you. I like to have a contact form on my website so people can get a hold of me very easily. You can do that too. In your contact tab, you also have like your address, your phone number, whatever information is relevant to what you have going. The second thing that you want to have in place when it comes to your marketing is you want to have a way to collect the data, collect the information. This is where email marketing is so important. Everything that I do on social media, even here on YouTube, everything that I'm doing like on Pinterest, everything I'm doing for my business is to bring people to my email. And the reason is because I can control my audience better through email. Now, there is a whole movement going on around like, are you Googleable? And there's all these things. But at the end of the day, being found is great, but being able to contact your customers is even more important. So it's important to have some sort of opt-in or way to gather data on your website to get people. It could be the FAQ spot on your website. It could be a pop-up where you're giving value. It could be the free consultation where you include name, email, phone number. Having that email allows you to have a way to contact people in one of the most widely used forms of communication in the world. I would argue email is more used than the phone. Like we can text all day, we can be on Facebook Messenger. That's what people like are not super into phone calls. So email is a very easy way to communicate people where they want to be communicated with. And if somebody doesn't want to be on your emails anymore, they can very easily hit unsubscribe from your list. And that's good for you because it's one less person that you're trying to contact because they're not going to be the people giving you money. Now, the third thing we want to have in place when it comes to our online marketing is actually a content plan. Now, I offered to you my free content planning worksheet that I have for you at the bottom in the description below, but a content plan is going to be how people find you. This is where you are sharing information about you, your business, your service, and what you have to offer on the internet. And there's a specific mediums that you can pick that can help you with this. This could be social media, this could be blogging, this could be having a podcast, this could be having a YouTube channel, this could be creating something that you publish that allows for everyone to find you online. By having a content strategy, it allows for you to be Googleable, it allows people to find you, it allows for people to get onto your email list, and allows people to do business with you. Without content creation, you're kind of dead in the water. I work with tons of businesses. I worked with probably literally thousands at this point in my 15 years of being in business. And when I tell them, like, you have to create content about you, that's going to be the one thing that allows people to always be able to find you. Right? A lot of people rely very heavily on in-person networking or going to events or buying emails or doing paper marketing, and all those things are valuable. But when it comes to being Googleable by the people that don't know you yet or might not be in those places where you are hoping to be seen or found, Google allows for you to have a way for people to find you. And how that's going to work is through content. A content plan is supported by your website because you can put that content on your website, like through repurposing your content for a blog. It allows for you to drive traffic back for wherever you're sharing, whether it's for YouTube, whether it's for social media, whatever that is. You can always drive traffic back to your website so that it can be supported there. Everything that you do when you're doing content creation is going to be supported by having a website and having a way to collect emails from your target customers. Like, those are the 3 foundational pillars that you need in place as a business. Now, this is when we have the secondary part of what we should be doing for our online marketing. And this is where social media does fall into place. This also is where advertising would be. So whether you want to do targeted advertising on Google, or maybe you want to use Meta to do Facebook and Instagram advertising, this is where you can work with content creators to create content for you or about you through influencer marketing or partnerships, or it's having this social media plan in place that's taking all that content creation that you're doing and it's distributing it to the masses in a consumable sort of way. I would also include in this area where you would want to do maybe text message marketing, paper, print marketing as well. And then if we want to dive into even farther down, into this third layer, that is where event marketing, where you go to events and you promote your business by having a booth, or you go places and network, going to local BNI chapters, local networking groups, going to events to network and do stuff. Every industry has a place that brings people together so that you can learn from each other and you can go to that event to network and market your business and connect and learn as well. You also have opportunities for print as well. Targeted print advertising is incredibly effective. You could also do print marketing where it's you're putting advertising on your car, or having your license plate, or just a little sticker on the back of your windshield. That is where that third layer of marketing can sit in a place that, again, all supports what you're doing, which is driving traffic back to your website. Every single thing that you're trying to do, every communication that you have, every contact you have is about driving traffic back to your website where people can learn more about you and what you have to offer. So having a good website in place is going to be really vital for your marketing to work, which is why social media marketing cannot be the only thing you're doing for your marketing. Now, I have a series that I want you guys to check out that you can find right here. I'm going to be breaking down how you can be using each individual social network, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all of them, for your content distribution system for your overall marketing strategy in 2024 and beyond.